Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do the character sketch and the important questions that came in the board exams in the earlier years along with the answers of the lesson Indigo with Louis Fisher. This will help you to solve the different questions that may come in the exam. In case you like my work, then please subscribe to my channel. Character sketches of the important persons of the lesson. Characteristic of Rajkumar Shukla. Rajkumar Shukla was a resolute farmer. Resolute means very determined. He was a resolute farmer because when he went to Kanpur to call Gandhiji to come to Champaran, Gandhiji did not have the time. But Rajkumar Shukla did not give up. He kept following Gandhi wherever he went until at last Gandhiji gave him a date when he would come to Champaran. Mentally strong. He was a very strong person mentally. Though there were so many problems the sharecroppers faced, Rajkumar Shukla did not buckle down. He decided to solve the problem. He was an illiterate yeoman. His caste was untouchable, that is, he was discriminated against by society. He was impoverished and emaciated. It means that he was extremely poor. Resilient. Resilient means withstanding a lot of pressure. Rajkumar Shukla was very resilient. Even when thugs were sent to oppress the sharecroppers into signing the contract, Rajkumar Shukla did not budge. He tried to find other ways by which he could solve the problem. Gandhiji. Gandhiji was a great leader. He always led from the front, unfazed and ready to even go to jail. Unfazed means he was not bothered when he saw the problem. And he was ready to go to jail to solve his followers' problems. In fact, he even went to jail several times. He, with his wife Kasturba and son, took personal interest in nurturing the people, in taking care of the general aspect of people, not only about the problems with which they came to him. When faced with an issue, he tried to perceive the problem from every angle so that he could come to a logical, just conclusion. Perceive means to see, to view. Whenever Gandhiji got a problem to be solved, he did not see only one side of it, because he wanted that his conclusion should be very just to people. When Rajkumar Shukla came with the problem of the sharecroppers, he realized that Rajkumar Shukla was only capable of telling the problem from his side. He went to the lawyers and he got their opinion about the problem. Thirdly, he went to the Secretary of British Landlords Association in order to find out what he thought of the problem. However, he got no information from there. Instead, he was called an outsider and that he should go back to his ashram. Fourthly and finally, he went to the British Official Commissioner of Trihut region, where Champaran was located, and even there he only got bullied. He considered every Indian's problem as his own and focused on solving it, irrespective of any hurdle that came in his way. Whether it was independence or whether it was solving the Champaran sharecropper problem, he did not bother or he was not scared by the hurdles. He fought the case and he was only focused on solving it in a just manner. Any political problem was interwoven with social and cultural well-being of his followers. Rajkumar Shukla came to him with just a single problem, and that was the problem of the sharecroppers. But while he was solving that, Gandhiji himself noticed that The other part, that is the social awareness or the uh, medical cleanliness and sanitation, was not up to the mark. Hence, he called his wife, he called his son, he called all his followers who were doctors and educationists. They set up hospitals, they set up small hospitals, they looked after the general well being of the people of Champaran. They also had 6 schools in primary schools in Champaran, and that way the overall well being of his followers was important to him. Taught self reliance by example. Gandhiji never believed in preaching. He himself set an example. When Charles Freer Andrews came to bid goodbye to Gandhiji, all his followers felt that if Charles was involved in their problem of independence, it would be easier for them to get the independence. But Gandhiji refused. He said that if what they were fighting for was correct and they believed in it, then they would get what they wanted. Important questions. Why did Gandhi agree to a 25% compensation? When Gandhi met the landlords and the zamindars, he told them that he wanted a 50% compensation for the farmers. The landlords thought that Gandhi would be very stubborn at 50%, and hence they offered 25% compensation. Gandhi immediately agreed, thus breaking the deadlock. Later on, Gandhi said that the amount of money was not important. When the zamindars were forced to give money, they also gave up a little of their prestige. They learned that nobody was above law. What did Gandhiji do to remove the social and cultural backwardness in Champaran village? When he found that there was backwardness in Champaran village, he called his followers and his family to help him. Schools, 6 primary schools were set up, medical facilities were set up, and Kasturba taught the women about women's awareness and cleanliness, and people were in general taught about sanitation. How was Gandhi treated at Rajendra Prasad's house? Gandhiji went to Rajendra Prasad's house along with Rajkumar Shukla. The guards knew Rajkumar Shukla as a yeoman who pestered their master to solve his cases. They also knew that he was an untouchable. Because Gandhiji accompanied Shukla, they thought that Gandhiji also was an untouchable. They were not allowed inside the house. Rajendra Prasad was not at home, so they were just made to sit outside with not even a drop of water to drink. How did Rajkumar Shukla establish that he was resolute? Rajkumar Shukla was very resolute person. When Gandhiji could not give the dates to him to come to Champaran, Shukla followed Gandhiji wherever Gandhiji went. He went everywhere with him, and he also stayed with Gandhiji at his ashram. He did not leave Gandhiji's side till he got a date and a commitment from Gandhiji. Qualities of a good leader. A good leader should be more concerned about the well-being of the followers, not just solve the problems of the followers when they came to him. Gandhiji too did the same thing. He improved the quality of the life of the people in Champaran, though he had only come to solve the sharecroppers' problem. A good leader should be able to view a problem from every angle before solving it. Gandhiji also did not take only the views of the sharecroppers. He spoke to the lawyers, he spoke to the secretary, he spoke to the commissioner of the Trihut region in order to get an overall view of the problem before he solved it. A good leader should impart good values to his followers. Gandhiji gave a lot of good values to his followers by example. He taught them to be self-reliant and not depend on others. He taught them that if they had conviction in their belief, they will be able to fight for themselves. Gandhi's was a loyalty to humans and not to abstractions. Why did he stay in Champaran even after the case was won for the sharecroppers? Gandhiji's loyalty was not to abstractions. Rajkumar Shukla came only with the problem of the sharecroppers. After some months, the sharecroppers' problem was solved. But Gandhiji was not satisfied with only that. Along the way, he found that the quality of the life of the people of Champaran was not good. So, without anybody asking, he himself tried to solve it by calling his followers, who were educationists and who were medical practitioners, so that they could help in the general health of the people and could impart education. He also called his wife to talk to the women about awareness and cleanliness. His son also came and they also taught the people of Champaran about sanitation. How were the lawyers made to realize that their main duty was the well-being of their clients, that is the peasants, and not fighting their case? Earlier, the lawyers were interested only in fighting the case. The outcome of the case was not their concern. They only fought the case and took their fees. Once, when Gandhiji was there to solve the sharecroppers' problem, it felt likely that he may be arrested. When Gandhi asked the lawyers what they would do, they replied that their duty was only to advise him. If he was not there, then they would go back to their homes. Gandhiji immediately asked them what would happen to the sharecroppers' problem. Now the lawyers realized, and they also felt guilty, that a person like Gandhiji, who was not a resident of Bihar, was from outside, but he was more interested in the well-being of their clients, from whom the lawyers took money to fight their cases. This changed the perception of the lawyers. Thank you for watching. In case you liked what you heard, then please subscribe to my channel.